You pull her second chin up.
Oh, you did that? Yeah. Oh, I thought it was her.
Short advantage. Thanks for tuning in, everyone, to this broadcast of NBA basketball on 2K Sports.
That's it out of here! Wrong with you? First play, nigga. That nigga out of here, man. You seen that, babe? You ain't just see that nigga get his shit swatted?
Oh, my God.
I saw that shit to the other goddamn stadium.
Tony Snell. Then it's first.
That's it out of here! What's wrong with you? Get in there, CP. It's all right.
Paul's got it. Bledsoe with the defensive effort.
And one thing you notice with Giannis is just how much better this team is with him on the floor. What he brings on offense and defense is as huge as any player in our league.
Now Harden following the three-point attempt by Eric Bledsoe.
Elevation. He's a smaller but still determined big man, and he likes mixing it up with his impressive vert.
Here's the screen. Snell from outside. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
And maybe a deep breath moment for them. They're now 1 for 4 to start the game.
Pass to Capella. And Henson sends it back.
Oh, wow.
Henson's an explosive leaper and really active on that play.
The foul on Eric Bledsoe. That is his first foul of the game. Paul passes to Ariza. Shot clock at 6. Here's Harden. Here's Capella. And another shot. Here's Tucker.
Yeah. Get him up on out of here. Get him up on out of here early. We ain't even finna play with him.
He draws the foul on the...
We ain't gonna play with him.
Shot, a trip to the line to shoot 2. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
And going back to his numbers from just a season ago, he was knocking it down at a 77% clip.
Brent, some incredible players have put on the jersey for the Bucks in their storied history. You have a favorite Bucks player who you always appreciated watching?
Well, I'll name 3, Kevin. First, Jack Sikman. Second, Sidney Moncrief. And third, Terry Cummings. Those were some of the more incredible offensive teams during the 1980s that do not get enough credit.
Middleton dishes to Antetokounmpo. It's stolen by Capella. Stolen by Middleton.
Oh, my God.
And Henson kicks to Bledsoe. Henson the pass to Snell. And again, Milwaukee with the triple.
How the hell he do that?
He sprays it home from 3.
Harden inside the three-point line. Capella kicks to Harden. A second chance effort. And the dunk by Capella.
This guy is a beast on the board.
And when he gets those second chance points, he does not waste one of them.
Well, you love the NBA, but some of these guys have the DNA. He also outworks everybody. Filthy combination.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. The Rockets pull it in.
perfect defense. Contesting without fouling, exactly what you want to do, especially deep into the paint.
Bruh.
It's stolen by
That shit, that is
Middleton outside.
so overworked.
Offensive rebound. It's stolen by Capella. The dish to Paul. In the corner, Harden. Here's Tucker. Good. Harden with the
Go,
assist.
boy.
Tucker's got 5 more.
Have to get out on
Pop the
him
3 and get back on D.
there
That's how we do it.
repeatedly.
And Middleton kicks to Bledsoe. That one's in. His first bucket of the game. He's 1 for 2.
Bledsoe likes to get to the interior. That time, a good job getting near the bucket to score.
Don't help. Don't fucking help.
Tough by Capella.
Don't fucking help.
He pulls off the Houdini to take that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. Here's Antetokounmpo after Clint Capella's bucket. Henson with the screen. Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
No doubt it's been a bit of a struggle for him here in this quarter in terms of scoring.
Harden kicks it to Tucker. Back to Harden. Just 5 to shoot. And the layup's good off the glass. When you were playing in Seattle, those were the best assist years statistically of your career. What led you to become such a catalyst for that offense?
Well, it was interesting just as I finally got an opportunity to start to play with the basketball as a 2-guard a little bit more in Seattle, trying to play a little bit more up-tempo. And again, I'll mention opportunities because of Gary Payton getting double-teamed. It opened up situations for me, Kevin, where I could be a bit more creative as the off-guard.
You loved it, didn't you?
I love playing that way. I wish I had more years of doing that, kind of the run-and-gun style that Phoenix employed for most of the mid-2000s with that 7 seconds or less. I could have been agreeable
That's
with
my
that.
fault. He wasn't even supposed to shoot that.
Fast break. Here we go.
No, man.
The putback.
Shit, ridiculous.
It's good on the putback. And this game is tied up now.
Your small forward stays active like Jabari Parker did that time down low, you'll get second chance opportunities.
Kicks it out to Gordon. Fires from deep. Nene.
Come on, man.
Fires the 3.
Come on now.
Baamute.
Come on now. Somebody do something for me. Work, baby, work.
And Baamute.
Play D. That's what you're there for.
His first basket of the
What is he
game.
doing? What is he doing?
And a missed play.
Don't play with a ball like
It's
that.
made an impact on that play, making the shooter feel a bit uncomfortable on release.
Paul dishes to Nene.
Chong.
Baamute the pass to Green. And Baamute kicks to Gordon.
About a move.
By the Bucks.
Yes, tell you what, tell you what.
How to pressure you defensively.
Can you get some
Hear
coke?
a lot about rim protection.
You ain't getting none?
Example of how valuable it can be.
Get it.
Well, I have no idea how he made that, but hey, sometimes
Oh, yeah.
a little bit.
Give me the foul. What? This nigga just...
Out of bounds. Milwaukee takes possession.
Seems like this shit moving slow.
16 seconds left in the first quarter. And Baamute again. Parker. And there's a whistle that goes to Baamute. That is his first foul of the game. Here's Parker. And another 3 for Milwaukee.
Nice to see Jabari Parker looking more and more
Think he's slick.
comfortable.
I can be the slickest nigga. I can be the fuck. Oh, he almost got that in for me.
Into the first quarter of play. Welcome back. Timeout called the Bucks.
And he's probably looking at some matchups on the floor he'd like to take advantage of.
I'm interested in what he's seeing and then what kind of play they run coming out of this timeout.
I figured. Bring me in so I can see you, so I can show you what that secondary do.
And when you watch those Rockets
Come on now.
team,
That double team ain't gonna get you nowhere.
explosive they are on the offensive end. Almost everyone on the floor can hurt you from deep, and they all know their role and execute it to a T.
Chris Paul and Gordon are the backcourt pair. Luke
my God.
there with Nene, and it's Green in the small forward. So that's who's on the floor for the Rockets. Nene kicks the Paul. Clock at 4.
So strong and so tough as a defender. Great on-ball defense from Bledsoe.
Shit, boy.
It's good. And Baamute
Let him kill himself.
Second quarter going with the first
I ain't
basket
even
of the
gonna sit here
period.
and fight with this nigga. Good defense.
And last season, the Rockets' offense was incredible. Then they go and add Chris Paul.
They can run a team off the floor if they get hot. Two great playmakers in Paul and Harden. And making a move for Paul made a lot of teams fear that the Rockets could do.
Oh my God.
He sunk that 3 in the first, but yet to make another one.
Antetokounmpo can't get it to go.
Trying to shoot his way out of this slump, but thus far, not working.
And I hope it hasn't gone to his head. He may be trying too hard at this point.
Count that one.
And this is what it's all about, guys. The competitive spirit, the energy that we're seeing. This one's got the feeling like it's going to go down to the wire.
And if it does, as evenly as these two teams have played here, it's anyone's guess who's going to come out on top. And the guy is capable of so many things like that on the offensive end. Anytime you lose sight of him, he's got well, passing is something he does very well, especially when it comes to leading his man to the right spot. You combine his massive size and then his desire to pound the glass, it makes him a tough cover on the board.
And the shot's good from Nene.
And they've had assists now in their last 3 baskets.
It's good.
That's bullshit.
Got to try to body Giannis up and knock him off balance because he's very consistent on the interior.
Paul with the ball. Eric Bledsoe covering.
That's crazy. That's crazy right there, boy.
It's Antetokounmpo on the wing.
Good shit, fuck
He's
script.
by Baamute. Gordon dishes to Nene. Back to Gordon. Paul for 3.
Oh, CP. Come on, you got defense. I don't know what they thought it was.
Shooting the 3 ball.
Crazy, bro.
Who's equally good at guarding against him.
You watch Giannis out there, he just looked unstoppable, Greg, at times. The way he's able to
Go!
the Clemens size, speed, and length is just unparalleled in the NBA.
And it's the movement that throws you off with Giannis. One step, and he's gone from the 3 line to the rim. There isn't any way to stop someone that skilled who's that big.
Looking at who's out there now for the Rockets. PJ Tucker, who's checked in from Baamute. He's attention for Green. And James Harden subbed in for Chris Paul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood.
Come on, dog. Ain't no way that them two niggas can sit there and jump like
For
that.
the Rockets.
Let them force it.
Antetokounmpo's checked in for the Bucks. Chris Milton comes in for Malcolm Brogdon.
I wonder what the score would be if they weren't controlling the backcourt.
Why would I do that?
Harden the pass to Gordon. Harden takes to Capella.
And one.
And the dunk by Capella.
And Harden is more than just a scorer. He's also got some sensational handles and passing instincts. Loves connecting with his teammates.
And each coach has his strengths and they've got weaknesses. But if you needed someone to drop a play to give you one bucket out of a timeout, who are some of the names you turn to?
I think I'm going to turn to Kevin Durant, Kyrie Irving, possibly James Harden.
Come on, man.
Right, Kev? So how do you get James Harden to the line? And then one LeBron James. That's not a bad list of guys to turn to if I need 2 points.
Absolutely. And then what coach would you have draw up that play?
If I don't say Pop, my life will cease to exist. To say Greg Popovich in late game situations does a marvelous job. Not only, Kevin, of getting the ball to the guy that he wants potentially to get the game winner, but to have options and to make sure that that player sees those options in case something breaks down.
passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Long pass to Capella. Handles the alley through. No shortage of drama here early on.
Yeah, 8 lead changes already. Huge number this early.
Timeout called, the Bucks. Well, across the board last season, James Harden's rate saw his numbers jump through the roof, but he showed improvement both in his defensive engagement as well as his rebounding.
I'm cold.
That a lot of us saw coming.
That's a good point. And with Harden, I think the rebounding is the really surprising number. Went from being an average
Cold right here.
a great one the last few seasons. He's been showing more of a dedication to all aspects of the game.
Platoon swap here for Milwaukee. Here's Jennings. 1:19 left now here in the second. The pass to Brogdon. Takes the three. Rebounded by Capella. Capella's got 7 rebounds in the game. Tucker dishes to Capella. It's Harden with the drive. And Maker sends it back. Capella, the pass to Harden. Shot clock at 3.
That's the most aggravating shit ever, man.
It was last touched by Harden.
I'm coming out and I just dropped the ball.
There's 49 seconds left to play here in the second quarter. Jennings kicks to Parker. There's the 3. Rebounded by Capella. Houston in the lead.
And 2 for 1, that's what they'd like to get right now.
Working the clock is one element, but you also want to get as good a shot as you can.
The execution on point. Just terrific timing on these passes.
I really like the idea that his teammates are waiting until he's in great spots to finish off the possessions. Everything's working.
Parker with a clean look. Nailed from three-point land. Parker's got the lead up to 2 now for the Bucks. Now Harden. And it's Ariza in the corner. Over Parker. Got it off in time, but it's no good. And now here's Paul.
And one thing that is quite clear with the Rockets in terms of their approach is their shot selection. They prefer easy layups or threes. Very rarely will you see them play that in-between games.
Third quarter action getting rolling right now. Brought to you by Gatorade. All filled up and ready to go. Here's who's on the floor. And Milwaukee, looking at who they got. Chris Middleton is out there with Antetokounmpo. Then there's Tony Snell. Then there's Bledsoe. And it's Henson with center. Capella dishes the ball. And the layup's good off the glass. Calls.
Drop the ball. Look at that, man.
And that shot selection, a systematic approach by the whole Houston organization. Greg, as a team, they actually took less mid-range jump shots than DeMar DeRozan did individually last season.
Yeah, and it wasn't even close. I mean, the approach Houston has made successful the last few seasons. They are one of the mid-range shots.
How the fuck is that?
They can help it.
Giannis is taking over this game. He is all over the place and very active on offense right now.
Harden outside. And the dunk by Capella. And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to. Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And Capella sends it back. Harden the pass to Capella. And the dunk by Capella.
Oh, and he went for the two-hander on the slam.
Some urgency from him there. Sure.
Coaching staff has to like that ball movement, and it began with Bledsoe.
Houston making some changes. Nene comes in for Clint Capella. And Mbalamute comes in for Trevor Ariza. The Bucks also with the sub. Jason Terry is checked in for Tony Snell. Now, here's Tucker. He's got 5. Trying to find Harden, and he's got it now. To the middle. And Henson sends it back. Nene plays it up and banks it in. Nene's got 7.
Yeah, they've only missed 1 out of their first 5 shots here in the second half, guys. Their offense really moving well, ball snapping, and the shooting looks to be in great rhythm.
Al Paul following the miss by Giannis Antetokounmpo from deep. So here is Houston. And Tucker kicks to Harden. Hits the 3-point bomb. And now just a 1-point Bucks lead.
And with Harden, it's pick your poison. Not only a tenacious penetrator, but also a consistent threat from 3-point.
For the lead. And again, the Rockets good for 2. And not even 3/4 out of the way. So many lead changes.
The fans, guys, are getting their money's worth. Heck, I should have paid to watch this one. It's going to nail it.
This is where he should operate. Henson has developed his skills, but has limited range.
Come on, bro.
Rejection by Antetokounmpo.
This is ridiculous.
That's his first foul. Gerald Green, he's checked in for Nene. Milwaukee also making some changes. Tucker comes in, Chris Middleton.
He's not doing all that, man.
Eric Woodson.
Yeah, them boys, like, they really doing that.
Creating scoring opportunities for himself. Aggressive on the offensive end. Solid play.
Really got these niggas out there really doing that.
Absolutely fearless. I mean, a nice subtle adjustment there going up against Green.
This is the feel of a player to use his body to keep the shot from being blocked. Excellent work there.
Why would you jump?
Foul call that time on the way up. That'll give him 2 chances at the free throw line here. And the look at John Henson, the Tar Heel product, very measured in his play. Never as much to hurt you when he's out on the floor.
John Henson's out there for 2 reasons. Rebound the basketball and be a rim protector. He uses those incredibly long arms to bother shooters, and as long as the perimeter defense is shuffling guys towards John Henson's way, it can have a huge effect on the ball game for the minutes he's in.
Tucker dishes to Harden. A rebound by the Bucks. Henson's got 4 rebounds now tonight. And the dunk by Parker.
Parker getting out and beating everybody down the floor that time.
And not a night he's going to want to remember. Just not really able to score the basketball.
Screen by Parker. A little bit over with the ball. Now Green defending. Gets the 3-pointer to fall.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks. Good old-fashioned throwdown to get a team going.
And Greg, they do need to get going. They wouldn't mind, shaving a couple more points off that lead right away.
Yeah, they should bring out a big razor right now, Kevin. A great...
Why the hell is you in here hollering? What you in here hollering for? Huh? Stop all that damn crying.
Start an aggressive move to show they're not going to lay down.
And watching James Harden, the amount of shots he is able to create for himself and his teammates, he just does so much from his position that is unrivaled. One of the greatest offensive threats, not only today, but really of the last decade.
Clint Capella is checked in for P.J. Tucker. The Bucks also changing it up. Tyler Zeller's checked in for John Henson. Von Maker comes in for Brown. And it's Jennings and for Matthew Dellavedova. And there's the call on Malcolm Brogdon. That is his first foul of the game. 5 on the clock. Harden takes to Capella. It's good. The assist that time from Harden. Harden's got his 9th assist in the game now. And for Harden, he's been in the conversation, Greg, for MVP for several years. He's able to just carry an offense with his creativity. Garner's attention.
And Kevin, I think he might have won it last year if it wasn't for the amazing season put in by Russell Westbrook. Don't count Harden out, though. He's such a unique talent on offense. Maybe this will be his year to bring home that MVP award.
Fouled in the act of shooting. A 3-point play chance coming up. And that sends Tyler Zeller to the free throw line. It's going to be on James Harden. Pass to Green. It's Harden with the drive. And it's the buzzer. And offensively. And we're set this. The Bucks.
Look up and down this Bucks roster, and you have to do that. Up and down and over and side to side. Just so much length with this team. Giannis is certainly the biggest name with the biggest wingspan, but guys like Don Maker and Tony Snell defensively, they've got great reach as well.
Okay, well, let's go down to David Aldridge for a report from the sideline.
During the break, I listened to what the head coach from Milwaukee was getting across to his team in the huddle. He told him, put your foot on their neck. Take it to them. I want to see you guys slow it down out there, use the clock, and stay away from silly fouls. Let's see if they can execute the plan, guys.
Thank you, David. And Brett, it seems like the Bucks are always adding length to their team.
Well, when most teams have gone smaller with their lineups, Milwaukee, very curiously, has collected a lot of longer players that they think can go out and do a multitude of things to make their roster a little bit more futuristic.
Harden and Gordon teaming up in the backcourt. Clint Capella is up there with Luke and Bahamute. And it's Ariza in the 3, the small forward. That's the 5 for Houston right now. So the whistle blows on the shot and 2 free throws for the contact right there. It goes on Chris Middleton, and he can't hit the second. Well, Brett, the Bucks, the past few seasons have had a problem threatening teams from deep.
Well, with the way the NBA is going, you're going to have to find a threat out there. Now, can it come from within? Can one of their players develop that 3-point shooting touch, a guy that they rely on a ton? Or will they be able to go out and sign a sharpshooter to help improve the versatility of their offensive roster?
Oh, my gosh.
And as it goes out of bounds, Houston able to keep the ball here.
Playing with lots of energy here, trying to cause turnovers.
Yeah, even though he doesn't come up with the steal, that kind of
this fuck ass double team.
Possession.
Oh man, he can't take that one-on-one beating.
And so it's Milwaukee with it.
And let him get it every
Bucks
fucking
leading
time.
by 6. Pass to Bledsoe. Middleton dishes to Smith. Middleton the pass to Antetokounmpo. 6 to shoot. And Antetokounmpo slams it in.
A little quickness. Antetokounmpo there goes right past the D.
It's off his leg. And they're saying he kicked the ball. PJ Tucker, he's checked in for Houston. Ball comes in for James Harden. Ball again, Bledsoe. Paul kicks it to Tucker. Back to Paul. Houston moving the ball around. Tucker dishes to Paul. Pocket 2. Here's Ariza. They get it back. Capella kicks to Ariza. buries the walk.
And taking a technical there is
No.
the last thing you want to do.
Oh, okay. Oh, soldier. That nigga must be over there
And
cussing.
last year, one of the bigger surprises in the NBA, the Houston Rockets.
And remember, absent Dwight Howard,
That nigga must be over there cussing.
and in the year where several other super teams in the league kind of took a step forward, the Rockets were able to hold their own. The team has a system that works, and they have bought into it. And top to bottom, they've been making smart decisions.
Get it.
A platoon swap here for Milwaukee. And Clint Capella.
I don't know. It's just something to drink.
That's foul number 2 for him.
Somebody drunk all that soda, because that soda ain't just going by itself.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
Ain't no.
Antetokounmpo's got 10 points
Yeah.
in the second half.
See the way Giannis kept going and kept his eye on the basket? That helped.
To the inside. Here's Capella. Over in the corner, Paul. Timeout called, the Rockets. Well, Greg, the Bucks can be a fearsome defense when things are clicking.
And the Bucks will do it with several approaches. I mean, great numbers in terms of steals and blocks. They force a lot of turnovers with their pressure and ball hawking skill. It's just a matter of when the offense can catch up to the defense.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Three-pointers, Snell, and a great assist by Antetokounmpo as that one goes in. Antetokounmpo's got 3 assists in the game. It's up a 3, and the shot is good. The Bucks lead has been cut down to 6. That one coming from Ariza.
When your point guard has those kind of excellent instincts, ripping the D to pieces comes along with it.
Bledsoe passes to Henson. Ariza brings the double. Snell dishes to Middleton. 4 on the shot clock. Lets it go from 14. No good from Bledsoe.
They've been the better rebounding team by a healthy margin, but it hasn't been enough.
It's good from long range.
Yeah, there's 6 points of consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
Antetokounmpo kicks to Henson. Out to the wing. Pulls it from 20. Here's Capella. Paul passes to Gordon. And another 3 for Houston.
And they look for Eric Gordon to make shots when it matters most. That one, Kevin, mattered most.
Outside, Antetokounmpo kicks to Middleton. And again, the Bucks miss. Here's Houston.
What the?
Well, 13th the ball brought in.
Unfortunately, just poor execution there. You cannot give the ball away at this point in the game.
The Rockets making a switch here. Harden's checked in. And the wide open shot from Bledsoe. No good on the triple.
Man.
It's thrown by Antetokounmpo. Snell from outside. Milwaukee. No good that time either. Houston's going to 3-point range for trouble. They're coming from the final quarter on 4 of 5 shooting. And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit. That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part.
Now here's Harden. Down low.
Oh, my God. Bruh.
Here's Antetokounmpo.
The defense.
He dishes it to Bledsoe. And Middleton kicks to Snell. Off the mark there with the 3-point shot. For Houston, they've done just under 45% of their attempts as well in the fourth.
Smoking aces, bitch. Let's go.
No doubt, professional move all the way, puts the team on his back when it matters most.
Henson.
Smoking aces, bitch.
Bledsoe for 3. Shot to end this quarter. Very buries it. A tremendous three to tie it up.
What the fuck?
Three right there. I mean, I've got to say, defensive breakdown.
No, nigga.
It's 9 seconds separate the shot clock and game. He's outside. Back to Harden. Just time to shoot. Harden draws the double. Stolen by
Bro, he a bitch for that.
break. Milwaukee is out at the
Yeah, hold for that shit, man.
Shot.
He can't take that 1-on-1 beating.
He feels more and more comfortable in these big moments.
It's Harden with the drive.
You a bitch for that. Yeah, for that, man. That nigga there, boy.
Late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of
What you doing? What you?
pride in. I mean, they battled
She sleep.
everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its height.
That nigga there with his double team and shit, boy. That shit is aggravating as hell. That shit's aggravating. 2 points. I hurt my damn ankle. That shit, yeah. He can't take that 1-on-1 beating. You can't take that 1-on-1 beating. That's all it is. That's all it is. You can't take that 1-on-1 beating. Nah. Excuse me. Oh man. Oh damn. You sleep. As I hit that 3, you was like, oh shit. Nah. That's crazy though, how they just let them take that shit. Passing the ball. Then we try to pass the ball, they lose the shit, or they just throw it out. What the fuck? I took less threes. I didn't take as many threes as I should have. I should, cause I was wetting them bitches with a reason. Them 2 that I hit back to back. Well, I hit 3 threes actually back to back. 2 of them with a reason there, 2 of them with a reason there, and 1 of them with Eric Gordon. That's how I came back. I should have just hit the damn threes. Okay. I'm gonna have to reach in my arsenal. I'm gonna have to reach in my bag a little bit. No. Get in my bag. Ain't worried about it. I ain't worried about it. I know how I'm gonna have to do this game. Go get me another bird. I ran into about 3 of them bitches already. Got a whole case of these over there. About 3 left. Yeah, I'm alright. If I had some weed, it would have been a little better. Oh, I'm ready. Come on, man. That's gonna be easy every time. Can't play me in 2-3. Ain't worried about that. Let him set up. Let him set up. You're gonna be able to fucking play me in 2-3. You're not gonna be able to play me in 2-3. It look like it. Does look like it. Come on. Come on. Come on. That's what you down there for. Ride out. Ride out. Get your ass out of there. That's my fault. I should have held that longer. Get out there with him. We ain't worried about that. That's the only thing that's gonna kill us. There's 2 of them down there. Where you at, boy? Kill that. Got him. Look at that shit. Nope. Yeah. Every time. Every time. Tell me, every time. Let Rondo shoot. Oh, my shit lagging. Yeah. They kicked me up.